Good evening, everyone. This is Royce coming back at you with yet another Let's Try. Tonight on the docket we have Oreo Cakesters. Now, what are these? These are little soft sandwich cookies that have Oreo fluff in them. Now, the weird thing is, I think I've seen these before, but it's been about 10 years back. Look at that. Now, this isn't the first. Oops. Now, even if these are brand new, this isn't like the only time we've ever seen like a classic, that we've seen Oreos in a different configuration, but also that we've seen like snacks be altered in an interesting way. Like remember when Butterfinger did those Butterfinger bites? Okay, well, this might be, I think this is different because the Oreo cakes I remember were a lot bigger and a lot softer. But let's try it. That's an interesting flavor, to say the least. It's it's got the texture of so these cake bits have the texture of ground up Oreos. That like you'd find in cookies and cream because they kind of have that Oreo grit to them. Because like when you chew an Oreo, there's a grit, not like a bad grit, like a sandy grit, like a very pleasant kind of gritty texture. Mm. Sorry, I just woke up. So, for some reason, when I go to bed, my nose clogs up. Excuse me. Let's go in for another. Someone asked me, please tell me this is not how you eat regularly. And I'm like, huh? How do you expect I keep this magnificent physique? um, like, come on, guys. It's my life. Let me live it how I want. The the cream feels a little softer than their normal cream, but the cake part is really weird because it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like someone compressed ground up Oreos into a cookie, but not the original shape. No, they added a little more. They let a little more air in, so it'd be softer. It's like with the term cakester, I was expecting like a devil's food, or like a zebra cake, or something like that, or like what's the what's the long little log that's filled with cream that Hostess makes? I think it's a zinger. No, there's like a little devil's food sandwich cookie or sandwich cake. I will say though, they do manage to make sure that the Oreo flavor is not compromised. Am I eating all these? Yeah. Why? Well, it's kind of my dinner. Now, if that grosses you out, welcome to my channel. Leave a comment below what your favorite, if you prefer soft bakes or crunchy cookies. Store-bought, not homemade. Because, like, I hate soft sandwich cookies. Or, I hate soft cookies. Like, the Chips Ahoy ones, the Keebler ones, they're terrible. They have a weird chemically taste. Weirdly, this does not have that chemicaliness to it. I think because Oreos are such, like... Oreos don't have any... Oreos are naturally vegan, so you can alter the formula without needing to add a bunch more chemicals to it, I think. Because, like, Keebler and Chips Ahoy, I think, still have, like, milk, eggs, butter. So, you either have to cook that until it's at a level where it can't be, where it doesn't spoil as easy, or you add a bunch of extra preservatives that mess with the flavor. Oh, well, sorry. I don't know. Do I recommend these over a normal thing Oreos? No, because this little, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little 6-pack only has 12 of these little cakes in it. $6. Meanwhile, you could buy a $4 or $5 bag of double stuffed Oreos and just go to town. Way more for way less. But they're not a bad experiment. Of course, I was around from when Oreos were a thing. Man, Oreos were amazing. And I'm not talking about Oreos, I should stress, I'm not talking about Oreos, the cookie. I'm talking about Oreos. Or was it Oreo-O's? So, I forget if Post brought it back a couple years ago. I don't know if it's still back, though. Post made an Oreo cereal. It's really good. It's just really nice cookies and cream type cereal. Like, that's such a good fit because you're supposed to dunk Oreos in milk. Post was always kind of the odd man out of the cereal market too, because like General Mills is a brand everyone loves. They have all the best sugary cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Trix, Reese's Puffs. Excuse me, sorry. You know, like any like really dumb, fun cereal you grew up with was probably from General Mills. Then you had Kellogg's, who, besides Frosted Flakes, was more into the healthier cereals, like Special K. And then you had Post, who, I can remember, the only things they had were Oreos and uh, 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 Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, which I love Fruity Pebbles so much. You know, but I also love cereals that get soggy real easy. Oh, it's right. Rice Krispie might be Post. Um, I'm not sure. I kind of see Post as a grandma cereal because when I go to my grandma Nancy, she'd always have a box of Fruity Pebbles, and I'd love eating it. And like, I was a kid in the late '90s, early 2000s, so I was at the tail end of the cereal prize era. I miss when you used to get dumb stuff and like with your meal or your cereal. Although it was always dumb because like you have to get 3 boxes of cereal because mom and dad had 3 kids. Say love me. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me today. I get it ready for work. Y'all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm out.